What is going on, Brady McLean's Beach World Champion coming at you? And we're here back with Shanks, but the red-haired pirates have been added. All of the OP09 stuff is updated in the game, which is sick. So shout out BATSU and everything from there. And then also, dude, this is so cool. Look at this little loading screen. It's it's adorable. I love it. But yeah, so that's the little additions and stuff there, which is super cool. But yeah, this is the red-haired Shanks build. This is the draw 10 cost Shanks and you win build, basically. So we have the double searches to just look for this, because again, I feel like if Shanks gets popular, a lot of my mirror matches are just like whoever gets the most of the 10 cost Shanks wins. So that's why we got both of those, so we can find this guy right here. And yeah, outside of that, Zoro, definitely just a preference. I feel like Zoro is now not needed, that we got the rest of the red-haired cards, but I just like the early game aggression in a lot of matches, especially against the 4-life leaders. You can just bludgeon them down like really quick and then just take over complete control of the game. So that's why I still like Zoro as an early game read. So we have just multiple early game reads now, which is cool. And then I like Makino as well, because with the combo with Uda and Building Snake, why that's super strong is, again, activate main, so you get to use it, and that means Makino is a pseudo blocker. And then also Building Snake rested is also a pseudo blocker. So depending on the time of the game, you're able to make a lot of choices. And why Building Snake and also Hongo are sick, because they're both activate main, so these are your like Blackbeard tech cards to counter Blackbeard with the deck here. But with that, with these guys being on the field, you can then set up with Ben Beckman to get rid of anything, or if they're on the field, you then can set up with this Shanks and get rid of literally any card in the game, because straight up Building Snake gives it minus 3,000. So with the new Roger, that's 13k, drops it down to the 10,000, and then the Shanks can clear. But everyone else, you can use Hongo as well, because Hongo gives the minus 2k. So the combo there, pretty nice. So may lean into the Shanks a little bit more in the future, but we'll see. But yeah, with this just being activate main and activate main onto here is super cool. And then yeah, I love Ben Beckman. One of my favorite cards in the game. I just like, again, his on play is trash, so you don't have to worry about KO immune stuff because you just trash it. So you get to just immediately delete. Obviously, we have the bad manners here just for some extra defense, especially end game again in the mirrors. It's just like the Shanks v Shanks warfare. And then yeah, outside of that, we got the rest of our other 2Ks here. So we're at 12 2Ks, which feels pretty nice. Lucky Roo is here. Lucky Roo arrives. This card is great, especially if you're going second. Again, being able to then drop this, then just sets up so much stuff to be able to then KO, especially with other stuff. Yasop, super strong as well. Still just buffing up leader to stall things out. But yeah, having a lot of fun with this build. Again, just being super aggressive and attacking has been nice. And yeah, got to get some more reps in. But I think there's a lot of different builds you can do. I feel like you can get rid of Zoro. You can put it in Dragon. You can put it in Rayleigh. Stuff like that if you want more control. And then obviously I think Makino you could switch out as well if you want to put like Otama back in, like going off in that. So if you want to drop Rayleigh or bring in Rayleigh, or even the 7C Whitebeard, like if you want to do that as well, I feel like this spot is definitely open. And yeah, there's just a lot you can play around with, and there's definitely a lot I will be playing around with, because yeah, I'm gonna be throwing out a bunch of Shanks builds here. But figure we start with this one. Just going off of the Zoro stuff. Again, I think this spot's wide open. And then Makino, definitely you could put Otama here instead if you'd prefer. And then here I feel like the 7C Whitebeard, Rayleigh, Dragon all works in this spot. And then if you don't like the double searches, obviously you can clear out the searches and put 4 of whatever if you want to go more top end with the higher cost cards. But yeah, I want to just mess around. This is the draw 10 cost Shanks build, so we'll jump into some games and see how it goes. All right, we got some Blackbeard action here. You know what? We'll hold on to this just because I have our search here. See if we grab anything off in this. Well, this is unfortunate getting both of those there and a Zoro down there and our other search. So we'll grab a 2K. So we got some defense, but we don't have the most optimal starting hand here. And all right, they get their stage search. So they get rid of Borsellino, grab another search here. So hit another search. All right. And okay, so they grab Oh, alright, so they trash. Alright, one of their big boys there, so I'm kind of chill with that. You know what? Let's just drop this down, and then we'll put 2 on here, and we'll attack them. So we'll just see if we can draw out some stuff. Because I know they have the KO, the 1 cost, so they'd be able to KO this. But we'll just see what they try to do here. And we'll play around our stuff from there. So this character can be, so we'll do that. And then if your leader has Blackbeard, plus 1,000 for every 4 cards in your trash. Okay. So they're using leader ability on us here. Okay. Well, what do I want to do? I probably should just drop Yasop regardless then. So we'll just attack them here. 5 on 5. And then, yeah, we'll just do this. Drop him down anyways. And then we can kind of go from there. So we'll just have to pay attention to this card. They're trying to get some trash going. If they get 2 more, then they can get them up to 7, which is it's pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. We're going no. Let's just drop this down, and then I'll take this 1, just because I was hoping for a Benjamin, but we'll go from there. So no, we can block that, and that leaves him with 4. So now I can get rid of this guy for sure. And they drop the Borsellino. Alright, and then they're trashing. Alright, they're trashing. Okay, interesting. Alright, so that leaves us with 7. I don't have a Ben Beckman. They also did not use leader ability to cancel us out here, which is kind of big. Because now I can drop another Yasop, boost ourselves up, put 1 on this one, and then I can also drop Makino to then also attack. So we could go, how do we want to do this? Because I could boost this up. Because we could go, because I could boost this up, attack them, see what they do, and then we can obviously then use this, drop one of these down, and then attack there as well. I feel like that's a decent play of events here. So let's drop this down, and then rest to boost this up. So that leaves us here. Alright, so let me just attack them here, and we'll see if they block with this or not. We'll just see what they do. Okay, so they do that there. And then we'll do this here to drop this down. Alright, so then I can put 1 here. We'll attack this and then minus this down. So they either have to sack this here. Alright. Because again, this is at 5. Because we used Yasop's ability. Alrighty, and then we'll drop this down, boost up Shanks, and then we'll attack them 6 on 4. Alright, so we clear their field there. They're at 8. We're buffed up to 6 for a turn. We'll play around some potential defense here with this. I mean, I could use this Machina to boost up this one, I guess. But we'll see. So they whiff on their search there, which is pretty big, honestly. So they're just throwing it all on. All right. So 13. Okay, well, nothing I can do about that. So I am pretty sure that they have the 10 cost Blackbeard, because if they trash this one, that leads me to believe that. So what do I want to do here then? I could go Hongo, drop that down, because then next turn, if they do drop stuff, we can go from defense there. But alright, let's just attack them here. 7 on 5. Soon we'll try to knock their life down. a good little bit here if we can. Because I also just do 3 7s as well if I wanted to do that. Or not 3 7s, a 6, and then play around with our stuff there. Because if I drop this, I still have the 2Ks here. Or I could drop one of these guys for 3. Still have 5. Attack them with 2 5s. To get rid of, try to get some cards out of their hand. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's attack 5 and see. Because now we can do some info. Because if they take it, that means they need a card. Alright, so they do that. Okay, so do with all of that, and then we'll put 5 on here. Attacking 5 again. See what they do with that. So, alright, we get them trash both of those. Interesting. Alright, so let's just drop our man here then, and then we'll go from there. Because if they drop anything... Okay, so there's attacking there. Okay. Alright, so they're definitely dropping the big... Alright, never mind. Searching. .Q. Alright, so yeah, I knew this was coming. Which we're fine with, because we have Shanks here. And then I got some 2K to play around with our stuff there. Alright, so... Interesting that they use it here, though. And, yeah, I'm going to try to draw out them blocking. So, we'll just do that. We're just going to attack them twice. With our low stuff. We know they have a 1K. And then we'll potentially use this to clear this guy here. And so, okay, they do that. So now we can drop Shanks. So this is down to 11. And then I could do this to drop it down to 9. Attack, they'd have to. We know they have a 1K. They'd have to clear everything here. So, oh wait, no, I can't because his ability is nullified. Never mind. We'll still attack him here then. Forgot that they use this to do this. So they get rid of that there. Okay. So this is down to 11. Obviously we have the 3 2Ks to block if we need to. But then we can also do a combo with our big Shanks and this guy here. So they have 10. Free block on this, or do I drop this down and then take the hit? We'll use card action. Let's drop this down. And then do that there. Okay. So they're attacking 10 on 6. So they still have 10, so they're going to drop another one to stop this Shanks from attacking. Well, I could still clear one of them, though. Or do I make the play here? Because I gotta do this and this to get it to 9. Okay, so no. You know what? Why not? We'll go this and this here, and then that. Making the read that they have another one of these. So they trash the .Q. Grab a 2K. Because if they drop, yeah, so they'll drop another one. They'll use it, stop Shanks probably. Okay. Alright. Well, we have some stuff we can do here then. Because obviously I can use Hongo and drop one of these, drop this down to 10. And then we could drop this Shanks and then just bop this guy. And then just attack them a couple times. So that's probably, because they're down to here, we still have 3. Probably our best play there. So we'll just rest him, drop this down, and then we'll drop this Shanks, do that, because again, they didn't use leader ability to trash. So we can do that there. Now we can attack him 5, because this one's rested. And then we can attack him 6. We know they have the 2K, so we'll see if they utilize that here. And they do. Alright. And okay. So they hit the search. They grab this guy here. Drop him down. -3 cost. So they drop this down. Okay. Well, we're kind of, I feel like, in a decent spot. Because we got our back to, dude, these two Shanks look pretty cool back to back like this, I'm not going to lie. So they're just attacking there. Kind of fine sacking this, and then we can minus this down. Because it doesn't really matter with anything, so we can just do this, drop that there. So they attack Hongo. So with the 2, I'm not sure if they were doing this to try to set up the KO to draw a card, or if they have something to KO Yasop here. But they're kind of cooked, I'm not going to lie, with the state of the game in hand. Because we have 2 Shanks. Okay, yeah, they know. Yeah, there's not, like, nothing they can do, because I just swing with 1 Shanks, they have to block. Swing with the other Shanks, they take it, and then mathematically we're there. So, but yeah, things worked out fortunate for us there. We got the Hongo assist into the other Shanks, so that's pretty cool. And again, Blackbeard is very, very strong, but if you can make it so they can't utilize their leader ability, then you're looking good. Like if you can just play around, try to keep them in hand star range, and make them fear for like needing to block out stuff on their board. It works out. Obviously, we made the 1 play as well to keep Yasop up, which very helpful there. And yeah, we got the dub. All right, so here we go, Luffy. I have 2 Shanks to start off with, and Uda, so I'm gonna keep this because we have our end game. Because this Shanks equals win, like especially if we can now draw into some additional cards here, we can play around our stuff there. So we'll see what kind of transpires throughout everything here. And then, yeah, so let's drop Uda, see what we can grab with our stuff there. We go, do you want to go Yasop or Lucky Roo? Probably Yasop here. And then, honestly, I'm going to drop down, well, next turn we'll be at 4. I could drop this down right now to force out something from their hand potentially. So let's just do that and then see what they do. Because now they know we have this combo. So I could, instead of them, all right, they drop Zoro. I was going to say, see if they try to get some info of what they have. Because I know they have those events. So I was just kind of trying to see. But if they attack 7 here, I'm fine with taking this hit. Just get another card there to see what we're able to grab from everything there. And alright, so I could boost this up and we could attack them with 2 7s. Do that there. Obviously then they could clear everything here. So play around with her stuff there. Or I might drop Hongo. So we could boost this up. Drop my man's here. Because I like his ability, because just activate main. So then he becomes kind of like a pseudo blocker. So we'll do rest, boost this up. Let's attack them 5. See what they do here. And then I'll attack them 6. Oh, okay. So they take the hit there. Interesting. We'll attack them 6 then. Try to get a 2k out, which we do. And then I'll drop my man Hongo here. We'll play around with our stuff there. So they'll use Law, probably attack this, and then use something to attack Uda. Which again, they did their job here. So, no, we'll take that there. So leaves them at 6. We'll see what kind of happens with the rest of the stuff. So they're dropping Frankie. All right. They're trashing this Luffy. Interesting. So that means they have to have another one if they're going to trash such an important card for them to be able to play. So they do that, which will lead them to attack me potentially. So I'm fine with that as well here. And then they're dropping another Zoro. Okay. So next turn I can drop Yasop. Puts him at 1. And then attacking me. We can go no. Do that, and then we can just block that with a 2k there. Alright, so we got the Yasop here, so I can boost ourselves up here. May just attack them like this and then see what they do. Because they'd have to get rid of something there. Because then I could also use just Hongo. I kind of want to leave him just on the board. So this is at 6. We'll put 1 on here. Let's attack this 7 on 5. See what they do. Because if I get cards out of their hand here, that'd be great. Because the next turn we have Ben Beckman. So, okay, they do that there. All right, so we're sitting at 6. They're at 8. And yeah, I'm assuming they have another one of these. They drop another Search Law. So let's see what they grab. And then pretty much kind of, so they get another Frankie. All right. I assume they're going to drop the Frankie. Activate their leader ability. I get a couple more cards here. So 4, and then they get the 1 back, so another one. So we'll just see what they do. Because again, I have a 2K here. We're kind of holding on to the bad manners here. To play around our stuff there. So they trash a Frankie. Dang, they got all their Frankies. It's crazy. So leaves them with 4. Alright. Well, if they only attack here, so we'll just use a card action. Let's just get the free block while we can then. And they can attack with Zoro. And then next turn, guess we're doing Benjamin. So I gotta drop him down. I could block this one here. But I kind of want to hold on to this to protect on the bounce back here. So what do I want to do here? I could go here, attack. So minus this down, attack. Or we could go Hongo here as well. I rest this, drop it down, and then just regular attack so we can go Uda to grab something. Obviously, Benjamin, trash one of these Frankies. That could be a good play there. Alright, you know what? Let's rest, drop this down, and then let me attack 5 on 3. See what they do. We'll just play around stuff there. Alright, and then I'll attack them 6 on 5 here. See if we get 2K out. Okay, or they sack that, which I'm fine with, so we'll trash their other Frankie here. Drop Uda, see what else we can grab. Do you want Big Shanks? Do we want another Ben? We got Lucky Roo. Probably Benjamin. Just because I like this card. I like Ben Beckman a lot. He's just cool. Well, they have 10. So they're attacking this here. I feel like I make a play. So use our card action, minus this down. No. And then we'll do that. So we can keep our man Hongo in the game because his ability is actually kind of clutch. So, alright, they're dropping the big Luffy here. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll counter with Shanks next turn. So this is down here. And, yeah, we'll see. Do I get to use Shanks' ability again? Because technically, is it once... they're going to take another turn, yeah? Okay, so yeah, I do. Cool. So, I mean, Hongo being a pseudo blocker here, with us making that play is kind of nice. Because then we can play around a bunch of stuff there. But, so next turn I can drop Shanks. This will go down, we attack. Then I still have this to play defense. Because then we have another Shanks. So, we can play around a bunch of stuff there. Obviously, I can't do too much here. Unless I make a play this turn. Use card action. Yeah, let's just get the free block there. Because now I can put them in a weird spot. Because so they only attack this here. I could go this and this to keep it up. You know what? Let's do it. We're making a risky play here. Leaving them with 3. I'm not sure what to... So, okay, they're dropping the Robin blocker. Okay. So, that's why they did that there. Alright. Because, yeah, obviously, I drop Shanks. We can minus this down. Force them into the block. So, we'll drop our Shanks here. So, this is down there. I kind of want to hold on to Hongo then, because we're going to need a counter for a turn. So, this is down there. So, let me just attack this 2-on-1. So, we can just do that there. Alright. And then attack them here, 12-on-11. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So, alright, they do that. We'll attack them 5-on-5. Alrighty, and then we'll attack them 7-on-5. So next turn, where they'll be at 7. Alright, so they stack that there. Okay, so they have 1. May have the Gum Gum Giant, so that would leave them with 6. But we'll just see what they do. Obviously, I went for a risky play that previous turn, so they could potentially knock out Shanks here, depending on what they do here. Because I only have our counters here, so we'll see. But if they put like 3 on, that's pretty much potentially the game deciding play is right here, depending on what they do. Because I'm leaving Hongo up. If they don't have another blocker, this guy's gone, more than likely. So we'll see. Because it's at 11, so they can't just straight up regular attack. And then we have leader ability, so it's pretty much at 10. So, okay, or they're dropping Sanji. Interesting. Because now Shanks is safe. It's an interesting play there, I'm not going to lie. Because they're going to use this to attack here, I guess. Because this is at 6, so it can't attack Ben. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Interesting. So 11-on-7 there. So this is at 6, so I can drop him down to 5 to just potentially just block our stuff here. So we do that there. And okay, so now we get them to commit the 1. So I'm kind of all right with that. So we'll do this. No. All right. So what do I want to do here then? So this is at 6. This is at 11. If I drop another Shanks here, those are both down. We can go Hongo, drop this down even more, and then we can just clear their board. So let's just do that. So another Shanks here. Rest. Drop this down even further. Let me attack them 12-on-8. Because unless they have another one, go from there. And then this is down to 5. So we'll attack them here, get a card out of their hand, and then I'll attack them again. Alright. Clear their field. So we're able to do that there. And alright, so board clear. We got a 2K, we got this. I got Ben Beckman for next turn, so if they go defense, we can drop Ben. Or I may go, if they have another Gear 5 Luffy, we'll go Yasop next turn. So we'll see. So they're dropping Kaido. Alright, so that's pretty big for us. They only can get rid of Hongo here. And this is at 8. So I could just easily, I mean, use card action, drop this down. No, just block that. There's not a whole lot they can do with the stuff there. So we can just take that, and yeah, they're like, we're out. So I was right again with them having this in hand, at least one, based on them trashing it early. But I'm surprised they didn't go this route. I guess because there's not like we had 2 life, so I was just prepared for another one of these potentially. But yeah, there we go again. Shanks. This Shanks equals win. That's why in this build, kind of going crazy with it. All right, we got some Shanks v Shanks action here. We're in a interesting spot because we do have this Shanks, but we don't have any early game stuff. So I don't know if I should. Do we trust in the heart of the cards? Is the thing. You know what? Why not? I believe. I believe in my deck. My deck has no pathetic cards. And there we go. So, okay, cool. We heart of the cards Zoro here. So I assume they'll go leader ability, minus this down, and then we'll drop Zoro, attack him. So, alright, works for me, because now we force them into attacking here, but I do have Makino. So we able to chip them down 1. So they take the hit there. Well, let's just do this, get the free block back then, and then I guess we'll see what they have. So they drop Lucky Roo. So I have another Zoro, so we could go here, but probably want to wait with our let's see what our options are here. So we'll drop them there. They do that. So I have another Zoro as well. Because if I drop Yasop, boost up, they'd probably sack this to get rid of Yasop. Or do I want to drop another Zoro? Because we just draw Zoro, keep Yasop for 1 there. Alright, let me attack him here. Okay, that actually now I'm gonna audible and drop Yasop instead, I think. So we'll do that and then just buff ourselves up. Alright, with them making that move. Kinda okay with that. So they drop the Uda, get another Lucky Roo. So we can play around our stuff there, use card action, free block, because we are up chilling. I guess we'll see if they drop another one here. They do. Okay, dude. Alright, Zoro. Chill. Okay. Well, let's put, I guess, 1 on here. Attack, drop this down. See if they sack this to pop this. Or do they use leader ability? Okay, so they do that there. I could drop another Yasop then. And then we attack him again here. Because next turn, we could just then go Zoro Barrage. Alright, so let's do that. Do this here. Put 1 here. Attack him 7. And yeah, next turn, we'll just go crazy with the Zoros, I guess. They do that, get rid of an Otama, which is alright. And yeah, we'll see. So they drop Rayleigh. Okay. Obviously, yeah, no point in them attacking there. So now we can go. So Zoro 3, Zoro 3 leaves me with 3. So we're attacking with 3 6s here. And force them, obviously, into attacking. And then, well, they're going to be potentially Shanks here. So we'll do that, put 1 here, attack them again here, so they take that. Alrighty, and then we'll drop another Zoro down, put another one on, attack him again. Trying to get the 2Ks out. Alright, so see if they drop the big Shanks here, and we'll go from there. So use our card action. I'm going to minus this down now. Obviously I can't do anything there. And now it's just going to turn into Shanks Warfare, potentially here. So, alright, they do have this Shanks. So I assume they'll attack here. So 4 on 4. Kind of like have to let that hit. There's not much else I can do there. So they're attacking 12 and 5. Alright, we get a Shanks back. Alright, cool. So I can drop this Shanks. Minus their stuff down. I guess we'll see what they do here. So I probably should attack them first. See if we can bait that out so I can drop this. I know they could definitely keep this up. So we got to go for Rayleigh. So we'll attack them here. And see what they do. Because either way, either get their ability out right now. Or get a card out. Alright, so they do that, which is fine. So we can drop this. So this is down to 7. Attack this 11 on 7. And we'll go from there. See what they do with all their stuff here. Because again, we have another Shanks to drop the following turn. So I just got to keep this Shanks up. And we have this to this, and then we have our 2Ks. So we can play around our stuff there. Alright, so they're going for the block. Alright, they're making the play. That'll be the potential game-deciding play right there. So they're doing... So 11 on 7. I'm going to go no. We'll take this to get another 2K. Because again, Operation Keep This Shanks Alive. Because if they have another Shanks to drop, this will go down. Okay. Or they'll just do that. Interesting. Alright. Okay. So we get some more 2Ks here. Use card action. Free block on that. Interesting. So I guess they have another Shanks and they're just going face. Okay. No. Obviously we would block that. Okay. So I could then drop another Shanks here to minus them down as well, because they're at 11. I'm at this stuff here, so we could then get rid of this. I have 2. Alright, so we'll then counter them back with our Shanks. So they're all at 10. This is down to 6. So, alright, let me attack here. Alrighty, and then we can attack them. See what they do here. So they do the block there. Well, with the Don situation here, so I have 2. I attack them down 1. And then we have this, and I have the 2Ks to go for stuff as well. So, or do I want to just attack them here and get a card out of their hand? I think we should just, yeah, try to get a card out of their hand. Limit their options. So they go Yas up there. All right. So we'll see what happens here. 2-2. Both have 2 Shanks. Obviously, though, they can go attack ours because we're all even. They're attacking me here. What do I do about that? Because I could just drop one of them down. Because they're, I can't take the hit, so we'll just do that. Let's just do this. And then go from there. Oh, okay. Alright, well, if they're just attacking direct. Okay. I mean, if they're just dropping another Shanks, then I'm fine with that. Because I can, I'm pretty sure, block it. Because they're going to, it's only be at 10. Oh, okay, so they're dropping Rayleigh. So we'll go, no. 2. Alright, so 1, 2. So that gets us there. And then we go this and this here. Okay. So that gets us there. Well, we'll just attack them 10. So they drop the Roger. Obviously, all 3 of these would have to be, but we also have Zoro. So that is why I'm just doing this and this, because again, mathematically, there's not going to be anything they can do if they can't block out of this one here. So they take that, which is fine. And then, yeah, mathematically, I can just put all of these on here. And then even if these are all 2Ks, it only gets them to 13. And then we'd still be at 14, so. We'll attack them here. And yeah, there's nothing they can do with all their stuff there. And there we go. So Shanks v Shanks coming out on top. Again, the mirror is just Shanks Warfare. It's just who can drop the stuff here. And then they made the play to keep up that Rayleigh, which then kind of cost them later on. Because again, they took the gamble. Like, neither of us knew we were going to be dropping back-to-back Shanks. So there's not much you can do around that there. But that's also kind of why I like Zoro so much for endgame as well. Beginning and endgame, Zoro's great. Just being able to pivot and stuff. Like, even if they did block out of one of these, we knew we were going to finish them with Zoro potentially. So that's pretty cool there. And yeah, we'll take the Shanks dub.